All right, everyone. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. This is our mid-month, which I have renamed second half of the month in the thumbnail and in the reading. Yeah, it is. It's taking us through to the end of November here. I'm trying to kind of limit the energy to that, although it may bleed into December a little bit. I'm not a time lord, as I often tell you. But let's take a look. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, we've come through some pretty powerful energies. Mars in the coming week is about to change signs as well. That's going to be very helpful as Mars moves into Sagittarius. That said, this is general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here for my mid-month or second half of the month, then, well, you're here for a reason. So reading is timeless. Like I said, I'm not a fucking time lord. You know, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. I'm being kind of casual here. Cash, as the kids like to say, because I've got a pre-shuffle that just kind of blew my mind. You know, I shuffle before I hit record. I asked the universe, just let you and I talk. Just give me the surface energy here for the second half of November. And I get this. I mean, it's the Wheel of Fortune crossed by the Ace of Wands, Temperance crossed by the Four of Wands, Judgment, which we've been seeing a lot lately. There's a lot of divine energy here. A lot of wake-up calls, wakey, and about someone's feelings. The King of Cups, and that, the Wheel of Fortune's book ended by the Fool. And fueling that Fool is the Queen of Swords. Somebody coming to get it. Somebody's coming to get something. Somebody's coming to tell you how they feel. This could be somebody new. I don't know. They want a second chance. It's a Phoenix Rising energy. It's a wake-up call energy. Somebody's had a real wake-up call in the first half of November about how they feel. And they are acting out of character. They're coming to get it. Someone here's taking a leap of faith. It has kind of a steely-eyed, cold energy attached to it, but they are following their intuition. They're following their nose, like old Toucan Sam going to get those Fruit Loops, right? Following the nose. I don't know. That's just what I got. And I don't feel this Ace of Wands as blowing out. I don't, because it's got Temperance here and a Four of Wands. Someone's walking a new path. All right, it could. Now, I know I've got enough experience to know that this is probably, and we learned this in a recent reading. I think maybe it was the super random. I don't know. It was or the compelled reading. It's a temporary energy, right? It's the byproduct of all the energies that are around right now. But we'll take it. I always say that we take it. You know, crazy things happen in temporary energy, right? A temporary little energy that's like a spell kind of a thing. All right, let's see where we go here. Let's just find out. You know, let's this first card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? The second half of November. Very powerful couple of months, October and November. Wow. All right. Wait till you see December. Okay. Here we go. This doesn't surprise me because I know what's coming. Let's see what we get here. Okay. First card out's before the cut. I haven't looked. I don't know. But it's why the fuck are we here? And it's communication. It's the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I felt some kind of communication. I didn't think it was going to be the Eight of Wands. I thought maybe the Three of Cups, because that feels pretty emotional. It's not just passion. It's somebody coming to get it. Whatever that means to you. You being it, I think. Somebody coming to tell you how they feel. They've certainly had to come to Jesus with themselves about their emotions. Yeah, this is communication. This is why we're here. Okay, we're here because of communication, and communication was highly aspected in both the twin flame journey I did and the compelled reading. So yeah, okay. Well, what comes after the cut though? Is it a but? Is there a but here? No, there isn't. I'll tell you what comes after the cut. The whole fucking pre-shuffle. I mean, it's right there. It's or part of it anyway. At least the Wheel of Fortune aspect, we'll take it. It's just somebody's acting out of character, and I felt that. They're taking a leap of faith. Somebody coming to get it. The cut cards back up the pre-shuffle. My overall energy, which I'll pull after the final shuffle here, which sits here, crosses the Eight of Wands. You can keep that in mind. It's the environmental energy around the Eight of Wands. It's what someone's feeling, possibly, or the energy they're operating under with the communication. You know, we can look at it that way. All right, let's shuffle the deck. Give me a reading here, universe. Give me the second half of November. All right? And try to keep it there. I want December to be a surprise. December is crazy. I haven't done the write-up on December yet. We're getting close to me doing your December reading. I think I'll probably start those around the 26th or so. I like to get into the energy before I pull on it. That way the universe is less predictive, right? Let's see. What do I mean by predictive? I mean, the further out you go, the more susceptible it is to inaccuracies due to free will decisions that people make, right? So you want to try to pull as up to the minute as possible. Never more than a day or 2 or 3. Let's go. Let's see where we go here, if possible. All right. Second, wow, it's still shuffling. What the fuck? Second half. Overall energy. What's crossing that 8 of Wands? 7 Wands. And there's a fire in their belly. There is. It's somebody. This is the stand up and fight energy. Somebody who's rising up here. What is fueling this 7 Wands? 8 Pentacles. Wow. Somebody putting in the effort. Somebody's putting in the effort. You know what I think, and I know what card is underneath this because I can see the corner of it. It's a Page of Swords. I think somebody's looking past the fact that they feel small here next to you, emotionally small. It's not phasing them. They're ignoring that, is what they're doing. It's putting down the spying. Spying's not enough. We could read it that way. Somebody putting in the work here. I think somebody realizes their feelings, and they also realize they're kind of trapped here. They can't escape it. They can't just brush you off. You know, while they might be a little disappointed by that, I don't think they can. All right, somebody rising up, somebody coming to get it. There's a good chance of it anyway. I can't predict free will. Our reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how they're behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. Right here's the hidden energy message from the universe. We'll talk to the fickle old gal here. It's red with the energy or connection, and right there's the potential final outcome. Fickle old gal for any new people is the universe, and yeah, she's a gal. And yeah, she's fickle. The energy around us is very fickle. Very. If you don't know what that word means, look it up. This is potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I will clarify anything. Throw some universe cards at the end. I'll throw extra clarifiers if I have to. You bet your sweet asses there's going to be an extended, though. Because somebody's standing up and fight. We got 8 of Wands as why we're here. And 7 of Wands as the overall energy. Wow. Okay. What's the energy around your connection? Let's go. Communication. Page of Wands. Somebody coming to get it. Somebody here. Page of Wands, when it's communication related, somebody here is just taking a chance. It's my little adventurer page. It's someone who's not even thinking about the consequences. That's sort of the party girl aspect that I have in the Light Seer deck with that energy. It's also somebody who is coming with good intent. Okay? Good intent. All right. Which sometimes can go wrong. They are coming under a page here. I get that. There's communication primed to happen here. 3D. What's the 3D energies around this person? 2 of Swords. They had a bit of a crossroads in their life right now. I think something's come to an end for them. But there's 2 truths that they're having to look at, and I think the truth they're going toward is the one that's headed this way. We'll find out more as we go. We'll deal with that. Somebody taking a good look at their life and realizing some hard truths there and some hard truths about you, about this connection, about what this connection showed them or what you showed them or both. Soul. Their soul is here. It bookends the Page of Wands. Yeah, see, they're coming. I ain't making this shit up. It's a Knight of Cups. Yeah. No, I'm right. This energy is so crystal clear, it is not even funny. If your person doesn't show up under this energy so far, man, you got yourself a super fuckwit. You need to learn from it. Use it as a cautionary tale, right? And just continue growing your energy because this is unreal. Yeah, they're following this. The soul is leading them. They are listening to this. The Knight of Cups, they're coming with good intent. These 2 are red together, and I said that. But in their life right now is a bit of a crossroads for reasons I've explained. Let's talk to the fickle old gal. All right. What's the universe want to tell us here? It's red with the Knight. It feels like a knight because this is energizing it. The Page of Wands. The Star. Yeah, they're coming. It's been delayed a long time. It's taken this person a long time, the universe is saying. A long fucking time to figure out some things. And they've been hit with this a lot in this cycle. Wow. Okay. It's like a day of reckoning here. They're also manifesting this. They're meaning, what I mean is they're thinking about this, what they're going to say. They're not that nervous, though. I don't have a page of pentacles here. That would be somebody nervous about it. I think they just putting it down. Sort of like the party girl energy of the page of wands in the light seer deck. I call that person, that energy, the party girl, not because there's some girl who looks like a party girl on the front, not just that, but because usually they don't think about it. They're not really thinking about, oh, is what I'm doing bad? Is what I'm doing good? No, they just go to the party for one reason and one reason only. First person to give them a beer gets banged. You know, it just go for it. It's like that. But this has been held back a while. What's the potential final outcome here? It's red with the Two of Swords, so it has a lot to do with the crossroads they're in their life right now. Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're walking away. Yeah, there's a, what did I say? Rewind. I said one truth is that their life isn't all that great. I got to make some decisions here. And the other truth I believe they're acting on. They're coming toward you. They're coming toward what this connection showed them. This could be somebody, this is easily somebody at a crossroads going, hey, this looks better. This connection is, I feel it in my soul. Took me a while to figure it out. They're going to walk away from 8 broken cups and come toward the 9 cups here. You're definitely their 9 cups. There's one sword, one truth, that's their 9 cups, which obviously is this connection. That's emotional fulfillment. And another, which is shit. It's 8 broken cups. Let's clarify. Wow. Wow. Now, now energy's always in layers. And I don't mean to take the sugarcoaty aspect out of this reading. It does read exactly as I said. But energy's always in layers. And one of the layers of this energy belongs to you with this card. Okay? So it could be for some of you, this is an old energy. Now that can be someone you have a lot of past lives with, someone you haven't met yet, or it can be for a lot of you the original runner that you started watching tarot readings for. It might be a whole lot of too little too late for some of you. Okay, for some of you. I'm just saying that, but that's your call. That's your call. Let's talk to the witches. Okay? Let's go. Page of Wands, why is it here? Let's clarify. Let's do this. I can't wait to see what's going on in their life. I can't wait to see it. And I will, in the extended, I will go to town on the Two of Swords. I will go to town at this crossroads. We will stand at the crossroads and talk to them. Okay? We'll find out what's going on. But this also, all of this puts you at a crossroads too. A good number of you. Remember what we talked about in the recent Twin Flame Soulmate Journey reading, right? Remember what I told you about that 7 swords I think you had there. We'll see. Just remember you're the Empress. That's all. That's the energy you're putting out. Yeah, they coming. Sorry, done shuffling. Yeah, two of cups, and the top card fell on the floor. So I already know what it is. It's the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? The Hermit. Look at that. That's unreal. 2 cups. Environmental energy around this communication. And they are following their soul. And we're way past this right here. This is something that they feel they have to do. Okay? I'll just phrase it that way. There's an energy coming towards you that feels the need to come towards you. And they are. Because this bookends over here. It's red with that Knight of Cups. 2 of Swords in their 3D life. Crossroads. What's going on? Tell me about it. Why is the 2 of Swords here? Why is this here? Tell me more about this crossroads. Okay. It's red with 8 cups, so that should tell you something. Yeah, they may be at the crossroads, but this is definitely an energy of somebody who knows exactly which way they're going. They just haven't put the car in gear yet, per se. But they know they won't take a left. They won't come toward the connection. It's crossed by the 6 of Wands. Yeah, somebody here get victory over the crossroads. And it's victory after a long battle energy. It ties with what I said, what the fickle old gal universe had to say about Steve. This has been a long time. It's taken a while. Even the energy, the environmental energy around some of these runners is tired. It's tired. It's like 9 of Wands energy within itself. That's tired. It's just weary. It's just still trying, but like, my God, what's on top? Yeah, the Tower. Something's coming to a crashing end in their life. The 8 cups. They're walking away from 8 broken cups. Again, your energy is attached to all this too, because you're a part of this. You're one of these swords. You're the left one, I think, the one that points left here. I think this person shows up, and I think it presents a tower moment for you. Do I rebuild here? You know, it's sort of like you have a house and it got destroyed by a flood. You need to ask yourself, do I spend the money to build another house here and risk another flood, or do we move further inland and maybe, you know, forego it? It's up to you what you do with this. For some of you, it might be too little too late. But for them, they're making some big life changes here. They've been sitting at this crossroads a while. They got victory over that. Why is the tower here? 8 cups. Look at the feedback loop. The 8 cups here, red with these. Why is the tower here? 8 cups. I mean, you don't even need me here. You don't. You don't even have to be a tarot reader, an energy reader, a book reader. You don't even have to be literate to read any language. It doesn't matter. It's a feedback loop. It comes around. It's 2 sides. Somebody coming towards you. Make sure you're their 9 cups. Make sure they're yours. It says the same thing. It's very similar to what we got in the soulmate journey reading. They're walking away from 8 broken cups. Okay, they're deciding in their life, they're deciding not to rebuild on there because this fucking tower keeps falling over and over and over again. It's been a long time coming. These runners, they take a while to learn things. Emotionally, they do. But the pre-shuffle even told us they figured out their emotions. They got it. They get it in this energy. Although I feel it's like a spell. It's not, but it's like a spell. It's temporary. But we'll take it. Knight of Cups in their soul. What's going on here? Why is my table crooked again? Why does it keep doing that? I probably hit it sometimes or something. I don't know. Anyway, Knight of Cups. Tell me about the soul energy here. Okay. All right. Let's go. Tell me about the soul energy here. 9 of Pentacles just tried to jump out. I'll tell you that. Just in case it comes back. I don't know. But it is an energy of liberation around this Knight of Cups for sure. What's it crossed by? Ace of Swords. Yeah, they get it. What did I just get done saying? I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. I said, while I was getting ready to shuffle for this, I said they get it. They understand it now. They understand their emotions. They do. It's a bit of an epiphany energy here with this. Somebody wants to try, also where it relates to your connection, it's a reconciliation. In other words, these are red with these. Somebody wants another try at it. They want another shot. Judgment told us that up in the pre-shuffle for sure. Remember, while we're here, before the cut is 8 wands. Now, that's minor arcana. It's up to their free will. I can't predict free will. Okay? And I know that critics don't like to hear that. Oh, okay, right. You can't predict free will. I can't. I can't. There's no way to do it. Nothing can predict free will. It's just what it is. But the way the energetic wind is blowing, I don't see how they can ignore this. These are powerful energies here. You got a tower here, they're 3D. And someone who gets it, that crossroads, they know which way to go. What's on top? 3 of Cups. Yeah, somebody, again, they're very emotional. Very emotional. The emotions are flowing. And also 3 energies, 1 going bye-bye. There's a 3rd energy attached to that you've been sharing space with in your soul. I will show you. It's the girl in pink right here. Well, unfortunately, she about to get struck by heat lightning, and now she gone, and that's what we're left with. How do I know that? Well, I know that because I read energy, but also because the 2 of Cups was crossing over here, and these are read together. Okay? So I try to give you some transparency. But I can tell you, in relation to the 3 of Cups, they're very much in their feels, and they're listening to it. All right? Very much. That's what this card is. It's the flow of emotion. Why is the 3 of Cups here? The King of Cups. What did I say? Rewind! What did I say? Why am I your 2nd favorite? You see what's happening here? I'm not even pulling this reading. I mean, if I were this good at poker, I'd be incredibly rich. My God, how much money I could make. Unreal. Universe did not bless me with luck at poker for some reason. Now, I know it's a game of skill and reading people, but I, for some reason, don't trust the reads when I play poker, and I ignore them. I try to play it straight and not cheat. Because me reading energy, I think that'd be cheating a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, I don't really want to play a poker for a living, so Knight of Cups with a King of Cups on top of it, and the 3 of Cups. Somebody here is very much aware of their feelings and emotions. Right? Wow. Coming to tell you how they feel. And this poor girl in pink about to get hit by heat lightning. No doubt about it. All right, what's going on here? A big old lightning bolt going to come down. You're not going to be sharing soul space with anybody here by the time we slide into December. Whatever has been there, it's been getting in the way. They liberated themselves from it. That's that Nine of Pentacles that tried to come out. The Star, why is it here? The Star. I think I have a mental block toward gambling. I think that's what my problem is with it. Why I don't trust my energy reads when I play poker. My grandfather had a problem with gambling. He had an addictive personality, and he had a problem with it, and he had money problems his whole life because of it. And I think it's half the reason I stay away from heavy drinking. He had a heavy drinking problem too. And I just watched and I just learned from that. Well, maybe I don't do that kind of a thing. So I never gamble, and I don't drink a whole lot aside from a Heineken every once in a while. What's going on here with the Star? What's going on? But you see, that's what you do. You use the people around you as a cautionary tale, right? It's good. It's good advice. Everybody got something to teach you. My grandfather taught me how not to have large men come to your house looking for money. And how not to get cirrhosis of the liver. So I learned both of those things. It's a good lesson. Well, come on, universe, let's go. I'm running out of shit to tell them. What do you want me to tell them? What else? There's nothing else to tell there. Okay? Why is the Star here? Why is the Star here? It's crossed by the Nine of Cups, which this energy leads into our final outcome, and there's walking toward nine. Yeah, somebody here it's just they know what'll make them happy. They're aware of it and they're following through. Okay? Yeah, great. Give me something else. What's on top? Four of Cups. Oh, now we get interesting. The Four of Cups. What's been holding them back here is what I often read as depression. A lot. I think a lot of these energies have, there's a lot of depression running rampant. I said the other day in this in a reading I did, this Scorpio season I always hulk up. For some reason the energy gets very strong, and most people that have been here a while already know that. But sometimes I can't shut it off. This has been a particular, especially around this Scorpio new moon, I had a hard time shutting it off. And we were at the grocery store, and man, there's so many sad people out there. It was just sad. I got really sad while I was in there. I mean, just sad. There's a lot of lonely, sad people out there. And they need to let that energy flow. It's all built up and backed up. And I think that's what the universe is trying to bring back here. Because I don't tell you any stories or talk about anything that's not in the energy. For all I know, one of you has a runner with a drinking problem or a damn gambling problem. Why would I tell you about my grandfather like that other than to explain why I, an energy reader, suck at poker? It's a mental block, really. I just don't. I refuse to. Because if I start winning, I'm going to like it. I share a lot of traits with that grandfather. In fact, we look like identical twins, So, I tell you, I know myself. But this person here, they figured something out about themselves. It's been a long time coming. Okay? About why they deny themselves things that make them happy. Now they know. Okay? It's all about the environmental energy. It's about what makes you happy. Nine of Cups. They never felt they were worthy. Now they do. Now they're looking in another direction. Now they feel like they got the whole world in their hand. Well, of course they do. They're listening to their soul. Okay? Why is the Four of Cups here? Yeah, the Five. It's what I said. Just to back up my energy read, just to make sure that I'm right. Right? It's winter. It's Five of Pentacles. Why'd you throw me this card? Because they realized how they hold themselves back. They figured something out here. Or will. Here in the second half of November is energy. And again, you're all moving at different speeds on your timelines. It might happen in early December for some of you. But either way, they figure something out. Oh, I leave myself out in the cold all the time. Yeah. They're coming out of it for sure. Okay, 8 Cups. We got a feedback loop already here. I'm not sure what to tell you here because I already know they're coming. Most of them are coming towards you. The way the wind is blowing is blowing them your way or toward what this connection showed them or taught them. That's possible as well. But I would expect communication with the Eight of Wands is why the fuck are we here? I would. The pre-shuffle said the same thing. I mean, I was blown away when I saw that pre-shuffle. I'm like, my God. It's like a fairy tale pull. Every once in a while we get them in the right energy, and this is the right energy. Whole lot of divine timing at play. Whole lot of divine energy around. Divine energy is crystal clear. I told you guys once, reading people, reading a person, a regular Joe or regular Jane, is like trying to tune in an old radio and the reception's not real good. You kind of find it, then it slips, then you find it, then it slips. It's hard to find. Fucking divine energy, that's what makes it a problem, is like 8K TV. It's crystal clear, but it poses a problem because it's so powerful and it's so clear. There's a lot more to look at. There's a lot more to take in. There's a lot more angles. So that poses its own problem. Sometimes it's easier not to get too much information, right? All right. Why is the Eight of Cups here? What do you want to tell them about this Eight of Cups? I am tired of shuffling. I'm going to get carpal tunnel syndrome here, and I got nobody to sue. Can't sue myself. I'll sue the parrot. That's what I'll do. What's Eight of Cups is crossed by the Four of Swords. This is a strange energy with this. There's a lot of healing that's happened. That's one aspect of it that's here in the environmental energy around them. Why are they doing this? Why are they walking away from 8 broken cups? They've gone through a lot of healing. These are our lead-in cards, and we talked about that. They figured out, all of them figured out something different, but they figured out why they deny themselves things, why they leave themselves out in the cold. And they go in for their 9 cups. This is a from nothing comes something energy. Okay? I think this happens very quickly. Everything's about context. These are read with these. I have a tower here. Towers happen very quickly. From nothing. I'm just going to give you the fun aspect of this. Yeah, the healing, blah, blah, blah. But from nothing comes something. It's sort of like somebody in my mind's eye springs out of bed. They were sound asleep, and they spring out of bed, and all of a sudden, boom, they're out the door. Within seconds. It's like that. Okay, what's on top? Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Somebody is restructuring the stability of their life. Okay, I'm going to say this, and I know some of you are going to go, fuck off, Steve. That's fine. You can tell me to fuck off all you want. I don't care. Somebody here, how do I phrase this? Wants what you have. Wants your life. Wants to be like you. That's what it is. Now, they may not say that. They're not going to come up to you, give you a call and say, I want to be just like you, right? Unless your person's 6 years old and they admire you. Well, maybe then. I hope the fuck your person's not 6 years old. But, yeah. You're the role model for all of this. Okay? You're the reason they're showing up. Your energy's attached to that. This is you sitting there, growing your energy, thriving. You got freedom. You do whatever you want. People come to you. You don't go to them. And if they come to you and they don't give equal give and take, you tell them to get the fuck out. They want a little aspect of that. They want a piece of that. It's the inspiration for whatever this tower, whatever's happening in their life. And I will go to town on this tower in the extended. I will. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Yeah, the Five of Cups. This is, well, look. It's a great deal of sadness, right? She's looking longingly at the 2 cups still standing. There's 3 that are down here. It backs up my energy read perfectly. It's a perfect picture. It's this person here. This is you, or your connection, whatever it showed them. This is you, and this is them going, oh, if only I were like this. And then they realize they have some kind of epiphany of the soul, the Ace of Swords crossing here, and they realize I don't have to be stuck at a crossroads. I just need to pull up my big boy, big girl pants and walk away from 8 broken cups. And they do it rather suddenly. You got communication coming your way here. 5 of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. And in this context, it definitely does. It makes it infinitely more likely. Okay? Somebody here, this is that they want to be like you. And they're sad that they're not. And when you realize you can go get it, you go get it. Somebody coming to get it. That's all. It's straight up. This is why, though, there's a lot of depth here. I don't want to give you a reading that says they regret it, so they're turning around and coming back and reaching out, the 8 of Wands. I don't want to give you that reading. It's deeper than that. You've got someone coming towards you who, there's self-loathing here. They don't like who they've become. You showed them something. You were like their guru energy in a way. Gurus show you things. They give you a new way to look at things. They offer you perspective. In a way, your connection, or you, or both, was like a guru for this person. And they're sad that you're not closer. I'm just going to tell you, the energy is here for that. What is she sad about? He or she. It's a she on the card. Well, she's sad that I had to draw a top on her because she had her nice little titties out for a long time, but unfortunately the YouTube censors don't like it. She's sad about that, but she's sad that you guys aren't closer. And it's right there in the energy. Plain as day. All right. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What else the universe want to tell you? Let's find out. What's the universe want to tell my viewer? What do you want to tell the viewer here, energy, before I go pull some wicked voodoo on a tower? I don't have a devil on the table. I've been saying that a lot lately. You know, they show up in the extended. But that's because I ask questions differently. And I go deeper, and there's less people. We can go deeper. The devil lives in here. Doesn't that look like hell? Your person's in hell. This is hell too. Hell don't have to be hot. Hell can be freezing cold in the other direction as well. Right? If you stick your hand in the fire, it hurts, doesn't it? But in the opposite direction, if you stick your hand in liquid nitrogen, it hurts. And that's very cold. This is liquid nitrogen here. This is cold out here, right? She needs a lot more than that top on, I'll tell you what. All right. What else you want to tell them before I go pull some wicked voodoo on this? On the tower, the 2 of swords, what's going on in their life? I'm going to pull on your aspect of this. I'll open with you so I have some contrast. We'll see what's going on here in the second half of November for you. But right now, the universe got something to tell you. It's a Hierophant. We always pull from the bottom. Hierophant, the Empress, that's you. It's talking to you here, so pay attention. 9 Cups and the King of Swords. This, and this came from the Little Animal deck when I did the Twin Flame Soulmate reading the other day. This King of Swords was crossing your 7 of Swords in the clarifiers there on the DF side. This is the same message that I got in that reading for you. And it's plain and simple. Make sure you know you're the Empress. You're their 9 of Cups. Make sure they're yours. Okay? You've gone through some spiritual changes here too. And I've got the 9 Cups right here. You need to look at this communication not from, oh, thank God they're here. Oh my God, yes. You need to look at it deeper than that. You need to feel it. If you're not feeling it, don't go for it. Send them back, say thank you. I appreciate you telling me everything. It's good that I know these things, but, like that. It's up to you. You've gone through some profound changes here. This King of Swords, if it's not for him or her, it goes. If it's not the rainbow, he's holding the rainbow sword for a reason. All right? Make sure they're your 9 of Cups too. In another layer of energy here, I can tell you these runners in what with this energy, whoever it belongs to, could be somebody new that you've just got a lot of deep past lives with. They have gone through some changes as well. The question is, we all go through changes. A lot of times long-term relationships break up because the 2 people go through changes. And sometimes they stay together and sometimes they move apart. It depends. It's going to vary for all of you. But they've gone through some spiritual changes too. So give them a chance. The Empress is always fair. Empress energy is very balanced within itself. The Empress can survive by itself, his or herself. The Emperor cannot. The Emperor without the Empress is an out-of-balance, maniacal fuckwit, an entitled fuckwit, a Burger King, gotta have it their way, right? That's, that's not right. So an Emperor without Empress energy, not good. Empress, you're fine on your own. Make sure you're fair and balanced with it. Use that empathy. Try to see through any page-like words that come out, all right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I've done my best here. There's a lot of people watching. But I am going to go pull an extended. If you want it, the link is in the description. We're going to go to town on you and them and what's going on in their life right now and how it relates to you. What might happen here for you. We'll pull Pyramid as well and maybe a timeline too. And any other reading that I think needs to be pulled. So if you want the extended, the link's in the description. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. I just wanted to, my intuition screamed at me. It said, Steve, pull the top card off the witches. It's tied to the Empress. There it is, Knight of Cups. They're coming. So you got to know, hey, speaking of gambling, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. But in order to know that, you got to know what you want here. All right? Make sure you know what you want from this energy. As long as you do, then all you got to do is match the energy to what you want. If it matches, you go with it. If it doesn't, you cast it off. Makes the decision kind of a no-brainer. Look at that. That's awesome. All right. Good luck.